Interactive Brokers just released a new feature called the Option Wizard in their mobile app, and it has shattered the way options trading will be done from now well into the future. So in this video, I'm going to show you how this Option Wizard works and how you can use it for your own trading. So to get to the Option Wizard in here, we want to take our stock, but we're going to look at Coinbase first for our bearish case. We're looking here for a Coinbase. Click there once. Click in the chart right there. Once everything loads, we're going into options here in the top bar. Then we want to hit this little dial over here and get into our Option Wizard, which you can see pops open, and there's the Jimmy you want to get to right there, Option Wizards. Check that box, click there. And now comes the fun part. It gives you a walkthrough and asks you, do you think Coinbase is going to go up or is it going to go down? And what you think will be based on your own technical analysis, but I'm going to pick that it's going to go down, and we're going to come into this area right here. And this is just based on the recent chart for Coinbase, which looks like this. And it's absolutely had a great run up here, going from $70 per share all the way up to 153. But if you zoom out a little bit, the reason why I'm going to take a bullish stance in this example is that it's kind of hitting this area right here of previous support, which can often act as an area of kind of resistance where it might bounce off of. So I'm going to make the assumption that's going to bounce back off and maybe down to this area here in the 140-ish, 140 and change area. So I'm going to select price will go down right here, but you also have other options down here where price will stay within like a certain range. It will move at least an X amount of percentage or dollars. Volatility will go up, volatility will go down. You have different options here. To keep it very simple and straightforward for this example, we're going to click price will go down. So now it's saying we confirm we are bearish on Coinbase. That is correct. We are bearish on this stock to go down. We're going to go then and go find strategies. So the next piece of data we have to answer is, what is our time horizon here? Is it going to be a couple days and 3 days down here? We can just scroll across the bottom here and say 17 days. We can go all the way up 59 days. We can go all the way up to 759 days if you want to go way out in the future. But for this example, let's go out roughly 31 days away. We'll say this is going to happen in 1 month. We think Coinbase is going down over the next month. We would then click next. And now we have to determine how much we think Coinbase is going to go down, the stock price that is. It's currently at 154. That's where it's currently sitting at. And if it goes down by 0%, it's going to stay at that 154. We can either use the percentage at the top, or you can use it by USD if you want to toggle that on right there. The difference being, if we just click this plus button, we think it's going down by 1%. You can see this number is going to change then to a different stock price, right? 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, right? Or on the flip side, if you just toggle this on and click USD at the top here, you can do that too. And it's going to switch to US dollars. And now if you keep clicking this button right here, it's going to go by US dollars, or you click the negative button on the other side and it'll go back down. So I'm just going to target this to be at, let's say 15%. Okay. So down to 131.68, and that's our target over the next 31 days. It also does show you at the bottom here the implied volatility for this stock right now and the 52-week IV percentage. It ranks it from 1 to 100, 1 being the least volatile, 100 being the most volatile. So it's on the lower end right now for this stock. And also has the 52-week high at 154.74, which has been made very, very recently, and the 52-week low of 31.55, going back several months for sure. So click next to get to the next page. And here's where things get really interesting. It's giving you 3 different options right here to take a bearish position on the stock. It also has the ability to open up and show you more. If we click that, you can then scroll through and see more. And one more time, we can look at even more potential trades that are option trades to make this kind of a bearish movement. And you can see there we've got some puts. We can buy some puts. They're all debits, right? So when we're looking at debits, it means that we're paying money to make these trades. If it was a credit, it would be a credit shown here. We'd be getting paid to take the trade. But for example, right here, this one right here, you've got a probability of profit shown. And right now we're looking at price high to low. We can also filter these and go, instead of price high to low, click that little drop down area. Now we can go max potential gain. Let's filter it by that right there. Let's do that. Click there. Let's go apply. And now it's going to give us the max potential gain, max profit here being the kind of driver. You can see it's going to go down the side a little bit less, a little bit less. But as we can see, our probability of profit is also lower at the top with the max profit there. And as we go down this list, if we click show more, right? As your profit potential goes down, your probability of profit goes up, which is basically just a relationship between risk and reward, with our smallest max profit 651 there having the greatest chance of actually being a success. So you can go through these options here now, and you can say, I want to use this 155, 130 bear put. which just involves buying a put and selling another put, a protective put on the downside. It's going to cost you $10.35 per contract. And if you want to get in, this is the one that you chose to do. You like the probability percentage, you like the max profit, the max loss ratio is okay. You can click in there and it's going to automatically customize and load this for you into kind of the area. And if you click this order button right there, you'll be taken to the order ticket, where you would then make sure your quantity is correct, your limit order is correct, your limit price, that would just get filled in with whatever the limit price is. If I go back one step, I can see what that would be. You can see it's $10.35. So in this case, we would go and fill in $10.35, right? It's in effect for a day. And then you could go and just do your double check here on the calculator. Submit to buy if you're good with that, and your order's in the hopper. There's no need to go inside the traditional options chain. You can do it all from this kind of assisted program inside the Interactive Brokers mobile app. Now, if you have a bullish scenario, we're going to go back out of here, just back out, back out, back out. And we're going to select Meta right now to go ahead and make it a bullish scenario. Click in there, click in there. And again, your regular options chain looks like this, but who wants to look at all this information, this data? If you want to just go ahead and do it quickly, do it easily, you're going up those three top buttons again. You're going into Option Wizard right there. Now, if we think Meta's price is going to go up, again, that's based on some kind of technical analysis. Quick hop over to the charts here. And much like Coinbase, Meta has broken out above its kind of recent all-time high. So if we zoom out, we can see that the previous all-time high is way up here at 384. So let's say that's our kind of our area, 380-ish is our room to run, which gives us a bit of a run there, about 10%, okay? So assuming we're good with that, we think we're going up about 10% to 380. We're gonna click in here. Meta's price is gonna go up. We're gonna go find strategies again. And this one, we're gonna give ourselves a little bit more time down here. We're gonna say into February, just give it a little bit more time to work. Don't think it's gonna happen right away. It's gonna be a sustained move over a little bit of time. So we're gonna go next 59 days. And we just said we wanted it to go up to about 380, which is about $40. You can click in there and just go $40 to make this a bit easier. And again, it does have the IV percentage there, but now we have our target price of 384, which we just talked about. You've got the volatility numbers down here, and you've got the high and the low there as well for information. We click on next, and I'm gonna just filter this again by a different metric here. And this time, instead of max potential gain, I'm gonna go highest probability of profit again there. Click there and go apply. And this is really important if you're a new trader. If you wanna have the highest probability of profit right there, it's gonna show you 78% chance of this working out, right? You have a max profit of 930. You have a max loss of 30,000, which is what happens when you are gonna go ahead and sell a put option. But you have a credit coming in, you're getting paid $9.30 in this example. You can go ahead and select that if you wanna make that trade, or you can show more and scroll down the list right there. Maybe your appetite's not as risky for $30,000 on the hook. If you wanted to go ahead and do something a little bit less risk adverse, you could go 58% chance of winning. This bull put right here, you still get paid $11.85. You can select that one. We go into our performance profile tab, giving you the max return, the max loss, break even. Click up there to order at $11.85. And once we're on this order ticket page, we want to make sure that limit price is just what we said it was. We're going to get the credit of $11.85. So if I do this, $11.85, right? That's a debit. We don't want that. We want to make sure that it's a credit. So to do that, we're just going to open it up. We're going to wheel negative right there and just make sure we edit this number then and just go 1185. We're getting a credit, right? We can pop up our little guy in the bottom right corner. And as long as we're getting a bigger number here than we did over here, which it is going up, we're getting the change going up. That's good. We're getting paid. We can slide across and submit this order. And you just completed an options trade again with a couple clicks with options being presented to you through the option wizard in Interactive Brokers mobile app. As I've said in this video, this is a great feature that is just shaking up the way options are traded, especially for a beginner trader. It gives you the bullish case, the bearish case, where you think the price is going to go and lands you on the options contract best suited for your trading style. If you want to see even more cool tips in the new and improved Interactive Brokers mobile app, make sure you check this out.